You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
It's playoff time in the Hoosier State, and we're ready for IHSAA playoff basketball featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers as they take on the Senators of Washington Township. Let's go to the public address to pick up the starting lineups. Washington Township and your Marquette Catholic Blazers set to go as the quest for Bankers Life Fieldhouse begins tonight. The Senators in the home white start Alex Lothar along with Nathan Line, Brandon Atkins, Bryce Pappas, and Alex Perez. Usual starting five of the Blazers: Braxton Mitchell, Richard Mitchell, Braxton Miller, Nate Flores, Tyshawn Smallwood, and Ryan Fasika. Smallwood will take the center jump against Bryce Pappas. Washington Township comes left to right. As we see it, as you folks here, they're the home team this evening. It's controlled by the Senators as Lothar has it in the front court. And now out to the top is Brandon Atkins. Alex Perez on the move, stops top of the circle, works it left. Pappas comes back out with a right-handed dribble. Now feeds it back outside to Atkins. Atkins on the move, left of the lane, picks it up, and now hands it to Nathan Line. Out front, Perez, right side, Atkins for three. In and out. Rebound snatched down by Fasikas. And here come the Blazers on the push right to left. Braxton Miller starter step move. Travel. He slipped just a little bit as he made his move into the lane. Blazers come out in the road navy blue uniforms. White numbers trimmed in gold against full court pressure. They have it in play to Atkins. Atkins wraparound dribble comes across the timeline. Now speeds to a stop right of the lane. Beats it back outside to Nathan Line. Atkins has it back. Atkins, couple of dribbles, picks it up. And Tyshawn Smallwood picks off his pass, but then throws it away. No one broke open for the Blazers, and now they have to play defense again. Atkins has the top of the circle against Nate Flores. Beats it to the right side for Line. Nathan Line works his way into the lane, finds Atkins. Atkins on the move right of the lane, showed by Fasikas, and now Atkins picks up his dribble, finds Nathan Line right of the lane against Fasikas. Line turns and looks, and hands it back outside to Bryce Pappas. Pappas feeds it left to Atkins. He'll try another three. Got it. 3-0 Senators, and right back come the Blazers, and they turn it over again. Bryce Pappas with a steal. Pappas on the move, right down the lane, shoots it up, a brick. Rebound tapped high in the air, still tapped high in the air. It comes down to Atkins, blocked, but a foul called. And so far, the Senators, with all the momentum, leading 3-0, and to the free throw line comes Nathan Line for the first time tonight. Tyshawn Smallwood picks up the foul. That's his first. And the first team foul. Nathan Line bends the knees, shoots the free throw. Good. 4 quick points for Washington Township in the first 90 seconds. Nathan Line gets ready. Second free throw on the way. In and out. Smallwood another rebound. Hands it to Mitchell. Long pass ahead to Flores. Nate Flores on the fly. To the right corner. Miller's three. No. Rebound Fasikas. Fasikas bumps his way in the lane. Lost the ball. He got fouled. Nothing called. And 3 consecutive turnovers on 3 consecutive trips. And the Blazers, trailing 4-0, will turn the pressure on. And they throw over the top of it. And Nate Flores comes up with a steal. Nate Flores on the push. Wraparound dribble. Works it left of the lane. Feeds it back to Zeke. 3 from the left. Not that time. Rebound. Line drive rebound comes down to Lothar. Alex Lothar on the fly. Gets it back. Shoots it in. 6-0 Washington Township. And now back come the Blazers as they run ahead to Flores on the drive, and he lays it in. And the Blazers finally get a basket. And they'll turn on the full court pressure as Lothar has it in the backcourt. Pressure by Braxton Miller. Alex Lothar with a left-handed dribble. Brings it across. And now works his way to the right side. Turns on the dribble. Right down the lane. Pitches it back outside. And Perez has it out near the timeline. Perez skip dribble. Works his way to the right. Perez on the drive. Right of the lane. Picks up his dribble. Back to line. Up top it comes to Atkins. Atkins on the move to the left. Comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to Pappas. He lays it in. 8-2 Washington Township. We played almost 3 minutes. Zeke in the right corner. Here comes Fasikas on the drive. Lean in 10-footer is good off the glass. And the lead is back down to 4, 8-4. Tipped out of bounds and will stay with Washington Township. And now a quick substitution as we see Luke Soliday come in for the first time. Atkins will go out. And now against full court pressure, Bryce Pappas will pull the trigger. Tyshawn Smallwood will put on a little pressure. Has it in play to Nathan Line. Line in the backcourt, back to Pappas, and now hands it to Perez. Perez against Richie Mitchell, comes across the timeline front court, now works his way to the right. Perez on the drive with a wraparound dribble against Richie Mitchell. Feeds it back outside to Lothar. Lothar plays it in the left corner to Nathan Line. Bounce pass low to Pappas. Backs in on Smallwood. Pappas to the hoop. Tyshawn Smallwood says, get that out of here. So the Senators will come in baseline left, leading 8-4 and 4:47 left in the period. Lothar looks to come in. He comes into Pappas in the left corner. Back outside it comes to Lothar on the move to the right. Now finds Soliday. Soliday on the drive right of the lane and on Flores. Flores got a piece of that. And here come the Blazers looking to cut it to 2. Nate Flores in the front court off to the left. Beats it back outside to Miller. Miller to the right side for Fasikas. Fasikas quick drive in the lane. Lost the ball. Trying to save it. And he does. Fasikas gets a couple people out of the way. Miller left corner 3 try. Not that time. Rebound tip to Fasikas. Fasikas on the drive. His shot's blocked. Follow Miller. Good. 2-point game as the Blazers get back in it. 8-6 Washington Township and 4:09 left in the quarter. Alex Lothar brings it up against Braxton Miller. A couple of subs coming from Washington Township in just a moment. Lothar angles right. Up top to Perez. Perez holds and looks. Perez works off the screen. Now comes back. Feeds it to Pappas. Bounce pass underneath to Lothar and he lays it in. Great play. Nathan Line gets the basket, and now Washington Township will turn on the pressure, leading 10-8 and 3:39 left in the period. Miller comes right back, feeds it right corner, the left corner to Flores. Flores had his pass tipped and stolen by Soliday. 4 turnovers and 7 trips for Marquette Catholic, not the way they wanted to start the game. Across into the front court is Perez. Perez leans over the dribble against Braxton Miller. Perez works his way to the left. Now starts and stops. Drives it down the lane, pitches it left side out of bounds. It will belong to the Blazers. And now 2 substitutions for Washington Township. We see Joe Nugent in for the first time. Brandon Atkins also returns. No subs yet for the Blazers, who trail by 4, 10-6. You know what? The Blazers turned the ball over 4 times in their first 7 trips. They're only down 4. Here comes Mitchell on the fly to Flores. Tap Fasikas, a 3 from the right. Bang! 1-point game at 10-9. That's a Strachan Van Til 3 for Ryan Fasikas. And right back comes Nathan Line, or Atkins rather, into Pappas. Turnaround 15-footer is short. Rebound Fasikas, and the Blazers look for their first lead. Zeke comes out with a crossover dribble, feeds it to Miller. Miller stops 3-point stripe. Right side Flores. Flores in the right corner, gets down the lane, 10-foot floater, short. Rebound comes down to the Senators, and here they come on the push. They got a 2-on-1. And throws it out of bounds. Blazer ball as Washington Township turns the ball over for the second time. I'll say it again. The Blazers have turned the ball over 4 times in their first 8 possessions. And now 2 substitutions. Nathan Line back in for Washington Township. Javante Peels on for the Blazers. 10-9 our score. Mitchell breaks the pressure and flies into the front court. Stops. Fazekas out of bounds. It was looking for Flores. Fazekas and Flores were in the same area. And again, the Blazers turn the ball over for the 5th time. Against full court pressure, they run ahead to Perez. Perez on the fly, and Mitchell got a piece of it. Get that out of here. Blazers back the other way, and they turn it over again. They are so anxious. Mark timeout. It's a 30. And Jordan Rainey coming out to greet the team, telling his team to calm down. The Blazers have turned the ball over 6 times in their first 11 possessions, and incredibly, this is only a 1-point game. 10-9 our score, 2:24 remaining in the opening period of play as the Marquette Catholic Blazers begin their march tonight toward Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. First things first, they got to take care of business tonight, and then tomorrow as they look for their first sectional championship since 2000. A turnover late in first quarter, but yet the Blazers find themselves only down by 1 as the house continues to pack. Here at Morgan Township High School in Indiana, we thank you for joining us. 10-9 a score, 2:20 opening period. Full court pressure shown by the Blazers. Perez in the backcourt against Perez with a wraparound dribble against Mitchell, and Mitchell stays right, works off the screen, picks up his dribble. Now finds Atkins against Flores. Atkins picks up his dribble after a couple of bounces. Now feeds it left side to Lothar. Lothar in the lane, 10-footer good. Right back come the Blazers looking to run. Ahead to Nate Flores. He shoots it in. It's a 1-point game again with 1:50 for the period. 12 game the Blazers want to play tonight. Perez comes off the screen. Plays it right side to Line in the right corner. Lothar. Lothar on the drive. Stops. 15-footer good. Man, Washington Township has come out smoking. They lead by 3, 14-11. Braxton Miller nearly turned the ball over, but has it back at the timeline. Here's Mitchell in the right corner. Mitchell on the drive all the way to the hoop and shoots it in. Game again, 14-13, and a $1:20 remaining in the opening period of play. This is the IHSAA playoffs in Class 1A. Happy that you've joined us. Perez brings it up with a wraparound dribble against Mitchell. Angles left. Perez all the way to the left corner, chased by Fazekas. There's a mismatch somewhere. Atkins swings it right side. Nathan Line with a right-handed dribble as we're inside. Top it comes to Atkins. He unloads a 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound high in the air. Comes down to Peels. Again, the Blazers look for the lead. Here comes Fazekas. Fazekas on the drive to the right corner. Stops. Pops. Missed. Rebound Nathan Line. Or Brandon Atkins. Now they got to run out and they throw it away. Bryce Pappas returns for Washington Township to replace Joe Nugent. And Luke Soliday back on the floor, also for Washington Township. They'll turn the full court pressure on the Senators well, as the Blazers have it down 1, 35 seconds left opening period. As Braxton Miller, stutter step move, gets it across the timeline, off to the right, now finds Mitchell. Mitchell holds Nate Flores. Flores to Fazekas, low left. Fazekas spins on the baseline, back out to Flores. 24 seconds opening period. Here comes Mitchell, and he is fouled out front by Perez. Perez with the foul, that's his first. First foul against Washington Township, and with all the turnovers that's happened in this period, the Blazers can come away with lead at the end of the quarter, down to 2 seconds. Richie Mitchell waves everybody away. The runner-run force 1-4 set. Here comes Mitchell on the charge, left of the lane, finds Fazekas, down to 12, now 11, now 10. Mitchell has it back out near the timeline. 8 seconds, 7, now 6. Here comes Mitchell, 5 seconds. Mitchell on the drive, down the lane. Righty scoop is in, and the Blazers have the lead. And that will close the period. Oh! And nearly closed with a 75-footer that banked in. We're done with the period. The Blazers have turned the ball over 7 times, but incredibly, they hold the lead by 1. 15-14. We come back for period number 2. You're listening to the IHSAA playoffs featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers on the Arena Sports Network.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
We're ready for the second period here from Morgan Township High School. Brian Snow here with you, and we thank you for joining us. The Blazers lead by 1, 15-14, and they have the ball. 7 turnovers, only 1 3-point field goal, and yet they have the lead. Cameron Hall in the game for the first time for the Blazers. Flores off to the left, lost the ball again. Stolen by the Senators. Bryce Pappas, front court to the right, picks up his dribble, feeds it back outside to Perez. Perez on the drive, left of the lane, comes up shooting, banked it in. And another Blazer turnover. That's 8 in the first half. They trail by 1, 16-15. Richie Mitchell in the front court finds Nate Flores. Flores off to the right, starts his move to the baseline, comes up shooting, missing, follow Peels, nope, rebound Bryce Pappas. They run ahead. A bounce pass underneath to Lothar, and he lays it in. A great pass. And just like that, the Senators lead by 3. 18-15 our score, 7:09 for the half. Here's Flores in the right corner. Out to Mitchell on the right wing. Now to Vasikas. A 3 for the tie. No, the rebound tapped to the floor. Comes down to Washington Township, and they have come out smoking here in the first half. They've made all the plays. Perez across into the front court. Leans over the dribble against Mitchell. Perez over to the right side for Brandon Atkins. Tapped out of bounds by Cameron Hall. Kyron Miller now checks in for the Blazers, who trail by 3, 18-15. They have the lead at the end of the period, end of the first period, but they have yet to score here in the second. Here comes Atkins. Bounce pass underneath again to Nathan Lyon. He lays it in. Second straight time they've run that play. 20-15 and 6:38 remaining in the first half. Washington Township leads by 5. Here's Vasikas in the right corner. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes, drives in from the left. Pitch back out. Miller's jumper, too long. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Stays with Marquette Catholic. 20-15 in favor of Washington Township. They're up 5. 6:25 left in the half. Cameron Hall looks to come in. Flips it into Mitchell in the left corner. Mitchell comes out on the dribble to Vasikas. Vasikas on the drive, finds Mitchell on the left wing. Mitchell, a right-handed dribble, works off the Vasikas screen, stops free throw line, finds Zeke. 3 from the left, too long again. Rebound, Kyron Miller got fouled, going up. Zeke has not found his shot yet, but an offensive rebound sends the Blazers to the free throw line, where they were shooting 70% from this free throw line before the season closed. And Kyron Miller to the free throw line. Miller gets ready and offers and misses off the back of the rim. Tyshawn Smallwood back in. Javante Peels takes a break. Braxton Miller returns for the Blazers. Richie Mitchell goes out. So you line up for the Blazers: Smallwood, Hall, Miller, Vasikas, and Miller. 20-15 our score. 6:09 left in the first half. Miller gets ready, bends the knees, and shoots the second free throw. Shoots it up, no good. There was a lane violation called. So Miller got another shot and couldn't convert. 20-15 our score. Miller again. Nope. He had 3 shots, missed them all. And the rebound is free. It comes down to Cameron Hall. Lefty layup, no follow. Smallwood, good 3-point game. So the Blazers get the points anyway. Perez brings it up. Perez with a wraparound dribble against Cameron Hall. Stops front court to the left. Back to the right side for Nathan Lyon. Right corner Atkins. Atkins comes out on the dribble against Kyron Hall. Here's Kyron Miller. Here's Lyon. A 3 out of the right corner. In and out. Rebound snatched down by Kyron Miller. A hoop makes it a 1-point game. A long pass ahead to Miller. Tap pass to Vasikas for the 2-hand dunk. A 2-handed hammer smash by Ryan Vasikas. It's a 1-point game and 5:34 left in the half. Now the Blazers need a stop. Here's Perez. Stops. 15-footer. Off the back of the rim. And the rebound. Loose ball foul against the Blazers. It's against Cameron Hall. Just when you think Washington Township's getting all the breaks, the Blazers still find themselves only down by 1. Cameron Hall with a foul. That's his first and the team's second. Back in for Washington Township comes Joe Nugent and Luke Soliday. They look to lob it in play. They have it in play, does Washington Township. Perez in the right corner, back out to Soliday, right wing. Now finds Nugent in the right corner. Up top it comes to Lothar. Lothar off to the right. Back up top to Perez. Perez skip dribble off to the left against Braxton Miller. Perez on the drive, comes back out to the free throw line. Now has a three-point stripe to the right. His pass is to Pappas. Pappas on the drive, and we have a timeout. So Washington Township uses a timeout with 5:03 left in the opening half. And the Blazers trailing by 1, 20-19. This is the first game of the sectional round of the IHSAA playoffs as the quest for Bankers Life Fieldhouse begins. Winner of this game will play Saturday night for the sectional championship, and the Blazers, even though they've turned the ball over 9 times in the first half, trail by only 1, 20-19. And Perez will pull the trigger for Washington Township. You expect their superior talent, meaning Marquette, to take over, but they have not been disciplined at all. And now we have a discussion between the 3 officials about what? We don't know yet. Now we got it straight. Baseline right, they look to come in. They come into Pappas and now hands to Perez in the right corner. Perez comes back out between the rings, standing with a right-handed dribble. Perez with a wraparound dribble against Hall and a 5-second violation. What great defense by Cameron Hall. Perez had nowhere to go, and it cost him a turnover, the 4th against Washington Township here in the first half. 20-19, the Blazers trail by 1, but they have a chance at the lead as Braxton Miller brings it up. Miller on the move to the right, finds Kyron Miller in the right corner. Here comes Fasicas, left corner Miller for 3, countered, and the Blazers have the lead. 22-19, Braxton Miller with 6 in the game, and against full court pressure, they come ahead to Perez. Perez speeding to the front court against Cameron Hall, chased into double team, ball tipped away. Pappas has it into the right corner. Pappas out to Lothar. Lothar on the drive, right of the lane. Wild scoop shot, rims in, and he drew the foul. How in the world do you explain that shot? They're getting all the bounces Washington Township is. Back in comes Nathan Line for the Senators. Javante Peels will return for the Blazers. Tyshawn Smallwood will get a breather. 22 apiece and 4:22 left in the first half. These Blazer kids were very, very loose. I had a chance to see them before we came on, but they've been playing up tight. Lothar gets ready, offers the free throw short. Fasicas snatches the rebound down. Again, the Blazers look for the lead. Here comes Braxton Miller on the fly, left of the lane, lean in, flip, rimming, no. Rebound comes down to Nathan Line. And stolen by Peels. Can someone get to it? Nope, the Senators do. Nathan Line hustles it up. Line in the front court. Now Washington Township with a chance at the lead. Here comes Perez, left of the lane. In the left corner is Lothar. Lothar fakes. Back to Perez in the left corner. Perez comes down on the dribble, chased by Peels. Out between the rings and a foul on Peels. How was that a foul on Peels? Now for the first time, Jake Gooden comes on for Washington Township. First foul on Peels, 4th foul on the Blazers. 3:57 left in the half, tied at 22. 5-second violation again. So the Senators turn it back over, and again the Blazers with a shot at the lead. 3:57 left in the half. In play to Braxton Miller. And Miller walks it up. Miller across into the front court with a skip dribble. Feeds it to Kyron Miller off to the right. Punch low right intended for Fasicas. Tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Blazers. With 3:48 left in the half. And Marquette Catholic and Washington Township tied 22 all. Richie Mitchell back in. Braxton Miller gets a break. 22 apiece, 3:48 left in the half. Vasikas to come in, baseline right. He comes into Cameron Hall. Up top, Kyron Miller. Left side, Vasikas. Vasikas works it left of the lane. A hook pass back to Richie Mitchell. Mitchell stops left baseline, comes back outside, and lost the ball again. Perez with a steal. Perez flying in, missed the layup, follow. No, we get a foul. 10 turnovers against Marquette Catholic in the first half. First foul on Kyron Miller, fifth foul on the Blazers here in the first half. And Alex Perez, who's been doing it all for Washington Township, especially defensively, will come to the free throw line. Perez's free throw, no good off the back of the rim. Bryce Pappas returns for Washington Township, and Joe Nugent will take a break. 3:34 left in the half, 22 apiece. It's been a turnover late in the first half, more for the Blazers than anyone else. Perez tries again. Got it. And the Senators have a 1-point lead, 23-22. Across into the front court is Mitchell. Mitchell turns on the dribble, right down the lane. Lefty scoop, remain gone, and the Blazers get the lead back. 24-23, Marquette Catholic by a point. Against pressure, they have it to Pappas. Pappas with a bounce pass to the right corner for Atkins. On the drive, lefty layup is in. 25-24, Washington Township by a point. Mitchell finds Vasikas. Vasikas on the drive, right down the lane, shoots it up, no good, drew the foul. And Zeke will shoot two with 3 minutes left in the half of a spirited sectional quarterfinal game. That foul is charged to Brandon Atkins. He's got his second. And Ryan Vasikas to the free throw line. Vasikas offers and hits it, tied at 25. Lothar back in for Washington Township. And Atkins will go out. Braxton Miller returns for Marquette Catholic. Vasikas again, good, and the Blazers lead by a point. 3 minutes for the half. And now they turn on the full court pressure as Pappas brings it up. Pappas brings it up and out finds Nathan Line on the drive, right of the lane, comes up shooting, hitting. And now they steal the ball. Lothar is stealing the right corner. Tipped away, stolen back by Zeke, and Zeke is fouled. And I playfully say to this parent in front of me, yes, it was a foul.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, she says she didn't say nothing. I've been hearing her talk since our broadcast started. Blazers have it in play to Mitchell. Left corner, Zeke for three. Yes, it falls down. And the Blazers lead by two, 29-27, and 2.5 left in the half, and a foul called on Zeke. Ryan Vasikas with his first foul, 6 fouls on the Blazers. Lothar will bring it in from three-quarter court. 29-27, the Blazers lead by a pair. And 2:27 left in the half. Perez brings it up against Cameron Hall. Perez with a wraparound dribble, gets an opening, now comes back outside. Perez works off the screen. Perez with a bounce pass, tip, and a kicking violation. So the Senators will keep it down a deuce, 2:15 left in the half. Baseline right, Perez looks to come in. He comes in play to Pappas. Pappas holds against Vasikas. Pappas on the drive to the right baseline all the way. Bounce pass outside to Line, now to Lothar on the left wing. Lothar on the drive all the way in. Shoots it up, no good. Rebound Nathan Line, back up, good, tie game. The Blazers, usually kings of the offensive boards, are getting killed. And right back comes Mitchell, he's fouled. Fifth foul against Washington Township. Foul is charged to Pappas. That's his first, 5th foul on the Senators. And the Blazers have it in play in the backcourt to Richie Mitchell. Mitchell walks it across the timeline. In the front court, met by Jake Gooden. Here's Vasikas, back to Mitchell. Deep three from the right, yes! Man, that's about as deep as you can get. He hit that from darn near Portage. 32-29 and a $1.30 for the half. Jake Gooden in the backcourt looking for help, and it's stolen by Miller, but a foul. Nope, a timeout first. Oh, brother. Timeout called by Washington Township. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We hope that you're enjoying our coverage of the IHSAA 2014 Boys Basketball State Tournament featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers. They lead by 3, 32-29. We have 1:27 remaining in the first half. And the fans continue to pile in. Holy cats. Man, they continue to pile in. This is what state playoff basketball is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Peels, Miller, Braxton Miller, Mitchell, Facekas, and Hall for the Blazers. And they'll turn on the pressure against Washington Township. Blazers lead by 3, 32-29, and a $1.25 left in the half. As Perez hustles it up against Cameron Hall. Perez gets to a stop, bumps into Zeke, and a foul on Facekas. He's got his second. And that's a penalty situation. It's a 1-and-1. Perez bumped Facekas away, and Facekas is the one that picks up the foul. So he'll have to sit for the remainder of the half with the Blazers up 3, 32-29. A $1.20 remaining in the half. Perez gets ready and offers. He hits. He'll get the penalty shot, 32-30. You can expect the Blazers to come down and try and get another long shot. Perez with the second one. Good, he makes 2. 32-31, Washington Township trails by a point and 1:18 left in the first half. Richie Mitchell brings it across, calls a play with the right hand, bounce with the left hand, finds Nate Flores, who just came in a moment ago for Zeke. Nate Flores on the move to the right. Nearly lost the ball, finds Miller in the right corner. Miller feeds it back outside to Mitchell. We're inside of the Strachan Van Til final minute. Cameron Hall deep to the left. Back to the right side for Peels. Here comes Mitchell driving right baseline. Back out to Miller. 3 from the left corner. Bullseye! Oh, yeah! 7 3-point goals for the Blazers in the first half. They're up 4 with 45 seconds remaining. Alex Lothar brings it up. Lothar across the timeline. Places it to Perez. Off to the left. Perez on the drive, comes back outside. Perez wraparound dribble right down the lane, feeds it to Line, a 3 from the right corner. Nope. Rebound chased down by Nathan Line. Back to the hoop, and Peels got a piece of it. And a foul called on Javante Peels. That's 2 on Peels. And that was not a foul either. Eighth foul on the Blazers. Nathan Line to the free throw line, no pun intended. He offers the first one, good. 35-32, Malcolm Reed comes on for the Blazers, and it's Nate Flores that will get a break. And a good talking to from one of the assistants. It's a 3-point Blazer lead, 35-32, 27.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Nathan Line gets ready, offers the second one, good. He makes 2 big ones from the charity stripe. 35-33, the Blazers lead by 2. 24 seconds left in the half. Richie Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell into the front court, standing dribble out between the rings, out near the timeline. Mitchell directing traffic, guarded by Perez. Perez chases, down to 12, down to 11, now 10. Mitchell stutter step move, 18-footer, no good from the right. Rebound tap to the floor, comes down to Cameron Hall, underneath to Peels, and he lays it in. There you go, brother Peels, and that will close the half. And another long shot just went wide. We're done with a half. The Blazers have stretched a 1-point lead to 4, 37-33. We will come back with our halftime activities as you are listening to the IHSAA State Playoffs featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers on the Arena Sports Network.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
We get ready for the third period here from Valparaiso, Indiana, and Morgan Township High School. We're glad to have you with us. The Blazers lead by 4, 37-33, despite turning the ball over 11 times in the first half. Despite very sloppy play by Marquette Catholic in the first half, they hold a 4-point lead. We're ready to start the second half. Washington Township in the home white uniforms with the cardinal red numbers. Marquette Catholic in the navy blue, white numbers and lettering trimmed in gold. Smallwood, Facicas, Mitchell, Miller, and Flores. Those are your 5 for the Blazers. Washington Township comes back out with Lothar, Perez, Atkins, Pappas, and Line. Washington Township fans making noise as we begin quarter number 3, and this time Washington Township comes right to left as Perez brings it across. Over to the right side for Atkins. Dump low to Line. All the way, a fake, and he shoots it in. Good job on the fake. And now the Blazers on a run out to Cameron Hall. Hall back out, Mitchell, 3 from the right. Yeah! 40-35, Blazers by 5. Right back comes Atkins. He lost the ball. Mitchell a steal. Right back come the Blazers. Mitchell on the fly in the front court. Mitchell dribbles all the way to the right corner and comes back outside. Back to Zeke on the left wing. Facicas is fouled. Another 3-point field goal by the Blazers, and they have their biggest lead at 5 with 7:24 remaining in the third period. Perez picks up the foul. That's his second and the first team foul of the half. Ryan Facicas will bring the ball in. Foul line extended left. In play to Mitchell out front. Back to Zeke on the left wing. Left corner, Miller. Dump low, Smallwood. Smallwood turns, shoots, scores, and draws the foul. A quick move by Tyshawn Smallwood. He got to the hoop, got the bucket, and drew the foul. And I mean, he turned very quick. Perez with the foul, that's his third. Tyshawn Smallwood to try to extend the lead. It's at 7 right now. Smallwood, the lefty, offers and hits, and the lead is 8. 43-35. Perez brings it across for Washington Township. Now met by pressure. Perez with a wraparound dribble, stumbled, now finds Lothar, stops, left of the lane jumper, rimming no. Zeke the rebound. Here come the Blazers. They run ahead to Mitchell. What a catch! Reverse layup is no good! And the rebound comes down to Washington Township. Oh my goodness, that did everything but fall down. Perez brings it up right to left. A minute plus gone in quarter number 3. 43-35, Blazers by 8. Alex Perez on the move to the free throw line, works his way to the right side, turns, dump pass low to Pappas, tipped away, stolen by Zeke again. Facicas dribbles into trouble, now dribbles out of it, looking for help, now finds Smallwood. His pass tipped away, stolen by Perez. Back comes Washington Township. Perez stops, 20-footer left of the key, good. Right back come the Blazers ahead to Cameron Hall, and he lays it in. Right back at you, says Cameron Hall. Blazers keep the 8-point lead, 45-37 and 6:15 for the third. Here comes Perez on the move to the right, guarded by Cameron Hall. Perez turns, keeps his dribble. Hall stays with the pressure, and now hands it to Atkins. Atkins on the move to the right, chased by Smallwood in a switch. Backdoor pass intended, out of bounds. It'll stay with Washington Township with 2 minutes plus gone in the third. 45-37, Marquette Catholic leads by 8. Atkins to come in, finds Perez. Perez dump low to Nathan Line. Line turns on Zeke, out to Pappas, left of the lane. Now out to Perez, 3 from the left wing. Rimming, no. Rebound, Pappas, follow, no. Ball fumbled twice, 3 times. Pappas comes up with it. Washington Township keeps possession. A bounce pass underneath, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Washington Township with 5:41 left in the third. Baseline left. Brandon Atkins looks to come in. He comes in, play to Nathan Line. Out front to Perez. Atkins off to the left. Atkins works off the screen, gets to the free throw line, right down the lane. Lefty scoop blocked by Smallwood, gathered in by Pappas, hands it underneath to Lothar. He shoots it up, no good. Rebound tap, loose ball, foul against Washington Township. Great job on the boards by Marquette Catholic, and now the Blazer fans come to life here in Morgan Township. Malcolm Reed in, Tyshawn Smallwood goes out. Smallwood being an absolute beast on the boards tonight. He's got 7 rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive glass. And now the Blazers with the ball looking for a 10-point lead and 5:25 left in the third. Richie Mitchell trots it up across the timeline into the front court. Mitchell a standing dribble out between the rings. Mitchell plays it to Zeke on the right side. Back to Mitchell, top of the circle. Now to Malcolm Reed at the free throw line. Reed turns, shoots, and he left it brick, and the rebound comes down to Atkins. Atkins on the move in the front court. Atkins on the drive, right in on Reed. Left it short. Rebound pitch back outside. Perez a 3. No good. Rebound swept up by Fasikis and stolen by Lothar. Lothar on the drive in the lane. Shoots it in. 6-point game. 45-39, 4:50 for the third. Missed steal by Lothar. Up top to Mitchell. Left side Fasikis. Fasikis with a cross-court pass. Miller, 3 from the right. Too long. Rebound tap to the floor, and Zeke hustles it down. But we get a loose ball foul against Washington Township. No, we don't. We get it against Ryan Fasikis. That's his third. Javante Peels will come on for Zeke with 4:40 left in the third. That's a huge foul against Fasikis. And now a chance for Washington Township to cut this lead to 4, or 3 with a long one, coming right to left on your internet radio dial. Perez in the front court outside left. Perez on the drive, cut off by Reed. Out to Nugent. Nugent threw it away. So the Senators turn it over. And the Blazers again with a chance to extend on a 6-point lead and 4:27 left in the third. Mitchell in the front court finds Miller. Braxton Miller back to Mitchell between the rings. Mitchell on the move to the left. Finds Cameron Hall. Now finds Reed. 18-footer rimming no. And the rebound comes down to Lothar. And now Lothar hustles it up. Lothar on the move. Front court to the left. Up top to Perez. Perez turns on the dribble. Now finds Atkins 3, no good. Rebound, back tap, loose ball foul against Braxton Miller. How in the heck is that a foul? That was not a foul. He back tapped the foul. He back tapped the ball out to a teammate. First foul on Miller, 2 on the Blazers. Joe Nugent comes back on the floor for Washington Township. Again, a chance to cut it to 4. They come into Nugent, right of the lane, now to Atkins. Atkins drives right of the lane, picks up his dribble, back to Nugent, outside Perez. Perez feeds it left to Pappas. Pappas drives, back to Perez, left corner Lothar. Lothar holds and looks against Braxton Miller. Lothar on the drive to the free throw line, bounce pass right side Atkins. Atkins with a crossover dribble against Malcolm Reed, drives all the way to the baseline. Hook pass back to Lothar. Lothar on the drive in the lane, a right-hand hook, rimming, nope. And the rebound snatched down by Cameron Hall, and a loose ball foul against Washington Township. There we go. And now back in for Washington Township is Luke Soliday. He comes in for Brandon Atkins. Blazers ball up 6, 3.5 of the third. Richie Mitchell directing traffic, feeds Cameron Hall in the left corner, back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell stops left of the lane to Hall, left corner 3 try, not that time. Rebound to Malcolm Reed, missed it. Rebound, Peels, a one-handed pickoff, lost the ball on the floor, jump ball. It'll belong to whom? It'll belong to Marquette Catholic. So the Blazers attacking the offensive boards. They've got 4 in this quarter and only 1 turnover. And that's why they hold a 6-point lead. 3:16 remaining in the third period. They come into Cameron Hall. Up top to Richie Mitchell. Back to Hall in the left corner. Low left, Braxton Miller. Back to Hall. Hall, double travel. Turnover number 13 against the Blazers. And now another quick substitution. Nathan Line comes back in. Nugent will take a break. 45-39, Marquette Catholic leads by 6. 3:09 left in the third. Perez brings it up. Perez met by Cameron Hall as he comes across into the front court. Jump pass to Pappas, tipped and stolen by Mitchell. Richie Mitchell on the fly, all the way. Layup is good. 8-point game. Defense to offense in a hurry. The lead is 8, 2:50 for the third, 47-39, Marquette Catholic the lead. Perez with a wraparound dribble, works his way left against Cameron Hall. Perez turns on the dribble, nowhere to go. Out to the right side for Soliday. Soliday, long pass back left to Lothar. Lothar with a fine one-handed catch. Lothar holds left of the key, up top to Soliday. Soliday between the rings, back left to Nathan Lyon. Lyon picks up his dribble, picks it up, bounce pass underneath to Pappas, squeezes through and finds Soliday for the layup. Lead is 6 again, 2:20 for the third. Here's Miller. In the left corner is Hall. Back to Miller. Underneath Malcolm Reed. Double fake, shoots it. High off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Washington Township, who nearly carried the ball. Nothing called there. 2:05 for the third. A chance to cut it to 4 or 3 with a long one. Perez front court to the left. Right-handed dribble now finds Lothar off to the left. Lothar on the move to the right, Chest high pass to Soliday. His shot blocked by Peels, cleared by Peels, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blazers. 3 subs for the Blazers. Kyron Miller, Nate Flores, and Tyshawn Smallwood comes in. They'll get Cameron Hall, Malcolm Reed, and Braxton Miller. So the Blazers with the ball up by 6 and a $1:49 remaining in the third period. You expect the Blazers to turn it on at any moment. They had a couple of chances to go up by 10, but they turned the ball over both times. Back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell holds, now finds Nate Flores. Flores back to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Kyron Miller. Right corner 3. No. Rebound Smallwood. Nope. Rebound Peels. Yes, and a fat ball on Big Peels. Javante Peels, the jumping jack sophomore, gets the basket, drew the foul. That foul is charged to Pappas, and that's his third, and the 5th foul on Washington Township. And Peels, 6'3" more with the free throw on the way. Good, and the Blazers have their biggest lead at 9, 50-41, and a $1 remaining in third. Against full pressure, Lothar brings it up. Lothar across the timeline, makes his move to the right. Now comes back outside against Kyron Miller. Lothar, chest high pass back outside to Perez. With right side for Brandon Atkins. Works off the switch. Pass underneath, blocked. Out of bounds. Oh, baby. I believe that's Smallwood who got that, and Tyshawn Smallwood said, no soup for you. 50-41, the Blazers by 9. 1:06 for the third. Senators look to come in, and they flip it in play to Nathan Lyon to the right for Atkins. Atkins back to Lyon on the right wing. Outside to Perez. Chest high pass. Rebound Pappas. Follow. Good. And the Blazers right back. Richie Mitchell with a spin to the line. Now finds Nate Flores. In the left corner is Peels. Bounce low left to Smallwood. Back to Peels. And a travel. Seven-point lead for the Blazers, 50-43, 41 seconds left, third period. As Perez, Atkins off to the wrist, Pappas again forward. Pappas trapped. Bounce pass out of bounds. It'll stay with the Senators with 30.4 left in the third period. Malcolm Reed for the Blazers replacing Ty. So another jumping jack comes on for the Blazers. They lob it in play to Perez, the Senators do. Perez with a left-handed dribble out between the rings. Perez with a scissor dribble out front against Nate Flores. 22 seconds left. Perez on his way to the right. 18 seconds. Perez comes back outside. Perez chasing a double team. And a foul called again. It's on Nate Flores. That's his third foul on the Blazers, and Flores nearly came up with a steal. No travel called there, down to 11 seconds, and a technical foul has been issued against Donovan Garlitz. So Donovan Garlitz has just been hit with a technical foul for a travel that was not called, and Alex Perez to the free throw line. And this is one of those kind of turning point moments. Perez's free throw, good. Lead is 6, 50-44, 11.4 remaining, third period. And the Senators will get the ball after this free throw. Good. Lead is 5, 50-45. It was 9 just a couple seconds ago. Garlis has just been hit with a technical foul of an obvious travel that was missed. They come in play to Nathan Line. Line, bounce pass underneath. Block cleared by Reed. 6 seconds and a travel again. How come they call that one and they didn't call the other one against Washington Township in the backcourt? 50-45, 5.6 left in the third period. Atkins to come in. Baseline left. In play to Pappas. Back to Atkins. Atkins, a left corner three. Nope. And the rebound tapped to Richie Mitchell. He'll let one go. And he nearly banked one in, and that's the quarter. So a 9-point lead has been shaved to 5 as we hit the TCF Bank money period. After 3, Marquette Catholic 50 and Washington Township 45. We'll be back with the fourth and final period. After this, you're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazer basketball inside of the 2014 IHSAA tournament, and you're hearing it on the Arena Sports Network.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Here we go, the fourth and final period in the sectional quarterfinal here at Morgan Township High School in Valparaiso. Hey, folks, it's the fourth quarter, and when it's the fourth quarter, what do we call that? We call that the money period, and the money period is presented by TCF Bank, the official bank of the Arena Sports Network. Here we go. Lothar, Perez, Line, Atkins, who has it in play, and Pappas. Here comes Atkins on the drive right of the lane, comes back outside to Perez. Atkins has it back. Atkins holds and looks, gets it underneath the line, spins on Fasikas, back out to Pappas, right of the lane, backs it on Reed, turns, shoots, missed. Rebound, Lothar, back up, block, shoots it in, and he draws the foul. And Washington Township has all the momentum right now. They've cut a 9-point lead to 3 as we just started the fourth period. And Zeke with his fourth foul. Braxton Miller will come back. Lothar's free throw, no good. Peels the one-handed pickoff. 3-point lead. Blazers need some points here. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell in the front court. Standing dribble out front, works it in the lane. Out to Zeke, a right corner three. Splash! Splash, says Ryan Fasikas. 6-point lead and 7:20 remaining. Here comes Brandon Atkins, right back to the baseline. Out to Lothar. Lothar on the drive, in from the left, all the way to the hoop. His shot blocked by Reed, but a foul call. Malcolm Reed with the foul. His first 6 fouls on the Blazers. And Lothar will come to the free throw line with Washington Township trailing by 6 and 7:18 remaining. Lothar's free throw, brick, left it short. Braxton Miller back in, Zeke will come out, and Zeke just hit a huge 3 a moment ago. 7:18 remains in the contest, 53-47. Marquette Catholic with the lead. Lothar tries again, and he hits that one. Lead is 5. 53-48 and 7:18 remaining. Flores off to the left. Flores starts his attack, finds Peels, back to Flores. Up top it comes to Mitchell. Mitchell calls a play off to the right with a right-handed dribble. Met by Lothar. Reed comes to set the screen. And now Mitchell turns on the dribble, right down the lane, hands it to Reed, double fake, and he banks it in off the glass. This time Malcolm Reed got it right. 55-48, a minute plus gone in the TCF Bank money period. In the front court is Atkins. Atkins picks up his dribble, hands it off to Lothar, or Perez rather. Perez turns on the dribble, out to the left, guarded by Nathan Flores. Perez on the move to the right, chased by Flores. In the right corner is Atkins. On the drive to the right baseline, comes all the way to the left side and picks up his dribble. A hook pass underneath to Nathan Line, backs in on Miller. His shot is short. Rebound Malcolm Reed. Reed comes out on the dribble himself, leaves it from Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive right side, up to Flores, a left corner three, no good. Rebound tipped high in the air. It comes down to Nathan Line. 6:08 for the game. 7-point Marquette Catholic lead, 55-48. 2 minutes gone in the money period. Here comes Perez right down the lane and shoots it up. No good. Rebound to the floor. Comes down to Pappas. Pappas a 10-foot over the lane. Rimming good. And we have an injury as Nathan Line crumbled to the floor, but he's held back up by Pappas. Joe Nugent will come back. And Washington Township will spend a timeout. And it's a full. We'll take it with them. 5:56 remaining. This is a 5-point game. 55-50. The Blazers lead by 5. And we're back with more after this. This is the IHSAA basketball tournament featuring the Marquette Catholic Blazers. And you're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
55-50, Marquette Catholic leads by only 5 as we are inside of the TCF Bank money period. Brian Snow back here with you from Morgan Township High School at John Jake Blastic Gym. The Blazers have it moving left to right in the navy blue uniforms, road uniforms tonight. Mitchell brings it up. Flores off to the left. Flores back to Mitchell. Mitchell, a left-handed dribble out between the rings. Guarded loosely by Perez. And it looks like they're going to play a little four corners. 5:38 remaining in the money period. Braxton Miller receives a bounce pass. Free throw line Smallwood. Left corner Flores. Back outside Mitchell. They're going to make him chase him. Here's Flores. Flores on the drive. Bounce pass underneath to Smallwood. Turns, shoots, foul call. And Tyshawn Smallwood will head to the free throw line with 5:24 remaining. Another great quick move by Tyshawn Smallwood. Foul is charged to Pappas. That's his 4th. So Fasikas has 4 for Marquette Catholic and Pappas has 4 for Washington Township. Tyshawn Smallwood, the lefty, bends the knees and offers the free throw. Good. 6-point lead, 56-50. In comes Nathan Line. Pappas departs. Blazers 56, Senators 50. 5:24 left in the money period. Smallwood gets ready and shoots the second one. Short. Rebound, Malcolm Reed. Back up. Good! 8-point game. Persistence pays. It's an 8-point lead. 58-50 and 5:10 remaining. Perez finds Atkins off to the right. Atkins with a fake picks up his dribble, finds Perez. Perez comes back outside. Perez on the drive to the right wing. Chased by Reed in a double team. Hook pass back to Nugent. Steps with an 18-footer. Good. They can shoot here in Indiana. 58-52. Here comes Braxton Miller back outside to Richie Mitchell. 4:45 left. Nathan Flores finds Miller in the left corner. Hook back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Nate Flores chasing the double team back to Mitchell. Over to the right corner. Miller will try it. He's got it! A 3 for Braxton Miller! Splash! And the Blazers have equaled their biggest lead at 9, 61-52 and 4:20 remaining in the money period. Right back comes Nathan Line. Line hands it back to Perez. Perez on the drive all the way in. Comes back outside. Now finds Nugent. Now to Atkins. Left side Lothar. Lothar holds and looks. Lothar with a standing dribble. Now feeds it to Atkins. Deep to the right. A lob low. Smallwood picked it off. Ahead to Mitchell. 2-on-1. Poked away out of bounds. Great play by Joe Nugent, who raced back on defense and poked it away from behind. And the Blazers keep the ball with 3:57 remaining. And they lead by 9, 61-52. Tyshawn Smallwood to bring it in. In play to Miller in the right corner. Up top to Richie Mitchell. Now Nate Flores has it out near the timeline. Mitchell has it back. Mitchell chased by Perez. 3:48 left. Flores in the left corner. Low up pass picked off. I was going to say picked away. Perez in the front court now finds Atkins. Atkins, deep 3 from the left. Short! Rebound on the floor. Back to the Senators. Lothar turnaround shot is wild. Rebound, Malcolm Reed. Ahead to Nate Flores. They got a break. Ahead to Miller to the hole. Lays it in. The Blazers go up 11. their biggest lead of the night, 63-52 and 3:20 left. Back comes Perez for Washington Township. Perez on the drive, right of the lane, all the way to the hoop, shoots it up wildly. Rebound, Tyshawn Smallwood ahead to Mitchell. Blazers ball up 11 and 3:08 left, that far away from Saturday night. Here's Flores in the right corner, timeout called. And that's a good thing because Flores had missed that three-point attempt. It's a full, and we'll pause with him. 3:03 remaining from a Saturday night date for a sectional championship. Blazers 63 and the Senators 52. You're listening to the 2014 IHSAA Boys Basketball Tournament featuring the Marquette Catholic Blazers on the Arena Sports Network.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the TCF Bank money period. As the Blazers lead by 11, they have it in play to Nate Flores. Flores back outside to Braxton Miller. Miller, Flores, Fazekas, Mitchell, and Malcolm Reed. Flores has it back. Now to Fazekas in the left corner. Zeke on the drive all the way to the hole. Lays it in and draws the foul. Thank you very much. And if that's on Pappas, he just fouled out with 2:45 left. Unfortunate as it is, his season may have come to an end right there. Bryce Pappas, who has played terrific, the senior may have just played his last game. As unfortunate as that is, and you hate to see that happen to anybody in what has been a terrific game by both teams. Ryan Fazekas to the free throw line, 14 points tonight, along with 10 rebounds. Zeke's free throw, bang! Tyshawn Smallwood in, Zeke goes out, 15 points for Zeke. The junior that's committed to Providence College after next year. Right back comes Washington Township. Atkins off to the left. Atkins to the free throw line. Atkins comes back outside. Perez has it back, 2.5 remaining. Perez wraparound dribble. Perez in the lane, lean in, flip, nope. Rebound Malcolm Reed. Reed comes out on the dribble, nearly had it stolen, and now Miller feeds Flores all the way to the baseline. A hook pass back outside to Mitchell, and they'll waste some time. Mitchell bumped out front, bumped again. Now finds Flores. Flores back to Braxton Miller. Miller had the ball poked away and a foul called on Brandon Atkins. And that's a 1-on-1 situation for Marquette Catholic. I'm going to tell you folks right now, it may be 66-52 with 2:09 left, but this game has not been easy for the Blazers. But from the looks of it, we will play tomorrow night. Braxton Miller to the free throw line, 2:09 left. Miller's free throw, good. He'll get the penalty shot, 67-52 Blazers. You got to hand it to Washington Township. You got to hand it to the Senators. They made this a game for 3.5 periods. Free throw number 2 is missed. Nathan Line claims the rebound. And Flores a steal! Bounce pass inbound, stolen right back by Nathan Line. Left corner Atkins for 3. Yep. They're not going down without a fight. 12-point lead, 67-55. Smallwood looking for a timeout. Got it. So Smallwood gets the timeout for Marquette Catholic with 1:52 remaining. 67-55. Marquette Catholic leads by 12. They've led by as many as 15. Gary 21st Century will be playing next. And all indications are that Marquette Catholic will face them for the sectional championship tomorrow night. And folks, there will be tomorrow. See a few fans here behind me, one sporting the hat of the Indiana Pacers. Got to give that a thumbs up. Right back comes Washington Township, and they get a layup Lead is 10, 1:40 remaining as Zeke has it in the backcourt. Cross court to Flores. Right corner Miller on the drive to the baseline. Hands it off to Reed. He lays it in. The lead is 12 with 90 seconds remaining. But you got to close this out here. It's a 12-point lead. 1:25 remaining. Atkins with a deep three. Good from the left wing. The lead is 9 with 1:21 remaining. Again, this is what we've talked about earlier in the year. The Blazers led by 15 a moment ago, but an 8-2 run has cut this lead to 9 with 81 seconds remaining. This game is not over. And again, you got to give kudos to the Senators. They were expected to be blown out of this joint, but they are within 9 right now with 1:21 left, and that's the sign of a good team that was 16-5 coming into tonight. They do not quit. Well, Marquette Catholic's not going to quit either. They know they have to finish this game out. 1:21 remaining, 69-60. The Blazers have the lead and the ball. And it may come down to free throws. We will see. Braxton Miller ready to bring it in. He comes into Mitchell. 1:18 left. Mitchell with a jump pass to Miller. Long pass, Flores. Flores with a lob to Zeke, and he shoots it in! 17 for Ryan Fazekas. The lead is 11. 68 seconds remaining. Gotta finish. Here's Atkins. Deep three. No. Zeke the rebound, his 11th. They run ahead to Flores. Flores on the fly. Lefty layup is short. Follow good by Braxton Miller, and that will do it. The Blazers up a baker's dozen. 50 seconds remaining. Here comes Lothar across. Lothar in the front court, works it right of the lane, comes up shooting, hitting. Timeout Washington Township with 42.8 left. So from the looks of it, the first hurdle toward Indianapolis is complete. 42.8 seconds remaining, 73-62. Marquette Catholic with an 11-point lead. And I tell you what, folks, this has been a spirited game. Do not let the score fool you. Do not let that score fool you. Gary 21st Century set to play next, and their fans have come in droves from Gary, Indiana. Fazekas, Miller, Braxton Miller, Mitchell, Reed, and Flores. So the Blazers have it up 11. 42.8 seconds left. Again, this may come down to free throws, as Washington Township will play for the steal, and Miller gets across the timeline with a bounce pass to Mitchell, back outside to Flores, and now Fazekas has it deep to the left. Fazekas, they won't foul. They will not foul. Mitchell back to Fazekas. Now finally they foul with 26.5 left. Hats off to Marquette Catholic for closing this game out, and hats off to Washington Township for playing a whale of a game also. Ryan Fazekas, 17 points, 12 rebounds on the night. He hit a huge three earlier in this fourth quarter after he picked up his fourth foul. Zeke's free throw, good. 18 points for Ryan Fazekas. And there's a parent down here that was wondering what he has done. Fazekas, 18 points and 12 rebounds tonight. He's hit 3 of 5 from distance, and the lead is 13, 26 seconds left. Washington Township has it in the front court to Atkins, now to Nugent. 16 seconds, back to Atkins in the left corner. Atkins comes back outside, near steal by Braxton Miller. With 10.5 seconds left. Well, if I may invoke the words of the immortal Jack Buck, we will see you tomorrow night. A deep three for Atkins, nope. 5 seconds left. Blazers got the ball, and we're playing for a sectional championship tomorrow night. Blazers win! Woo! It was not the easiest trick in the world to pull off, but they did it. So the first step is complete on the road to Indianapolis. Your final score, Marquette Catholic 75, Washington Township 62. Both teams played a terrific ball game, but the Blazers finally got it together. Late in the game, they were able to pull out to a lead at the end of each period. They led by 1 at the end of the first, led by 4 at halftime. They had a lead as big as 9 in the third, but Washington Township got close. It was a 5-point lead after 3, and the Blazers win going away by 13, 75-62. And we'll be back here from Morgan Township High School tomorrow night as the Blazers will play for a sectional championship and try to claim their first sectional title since 2000. And the road to Indianapolis continues here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip-off time, 6:30 pregame. We will have it for you here from Morgan Township High School. We hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. For our on-site engineer, Nolan Cabela, and everyone that's helped us out, my name is Brian Snow. We hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Once again, your final, Marquette Catholic 75 and Washington Township 62. Man, this was a fun game. We'll be back tomorrow night for a sectional championship as the Blazers look to claim their first sectional title since 2000. They'll play the winner of Couts and Gary 21st Century here tomorrow night. Now we can breathe, at least until tomorrow. For everyone that helped us out, including Nolan Cabela here on site, my name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoy bringing it to you. We'll see you tomorrow night here from Morgan Township. So long, good night, and God bless everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.